Today's video is sponsored by Movie Palette, where you can get a really awesome piece of canvas art like the one I have right here that is centered around movies and movie lovers, and you can get it for cheap, but you gotta wait to find out at the end of the video. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back into another video. Hope you all having a fantastic day, and today we are back with another Blu-ray haul. It is the end of the month, and this one, guys, we got a freaking doozy today. As you know, it's November. Well, we're now into December, but it's November, and that is two things. And you guys know I hype up this month every year when it comes to physical media collection. That is two things: Criterion sale and Black Friday. My two Super Bowls when it comes to physical media collecting. And there it is, folks. There's the haul. Now, I will make a quick disclaimer. This is like part one. I'm filming this on November 11th. I did most of my shopping online because I just realized that since COVID happened, we're not going to have a traditional Black Friday anymore where you go out the night of Thanksgiving into Friday and that's when you get all the deals. Stores just aren't doing that anymore. They're doing it throughout the month, and they're doing it mainly online. So I did most of my Black Friday / Criterion shopping. Well, I did the Criterion shopping at Barnes & Noble, but like I did all of my Black Friday shopping online. And everything's not here yet, but I have a big enough stack that I'm going to film part one right now, and then we'll cut to part two at the end of the month, and then we'll piece it together. You guys know how editing works. It's all fun and fine and dandy. But I wanted to get this big stack out of the way first, and then we'll hop to part two, which is going to be a much smaller haul. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, because my wallet is hurting this month. Hopefully, knock on wood, it's a smaller haul, but we do still have some things that have already been bought and purchased that are still on their way being shipped here. But yeah, that's really long. Subscribe if you have not already. I'm going to say that right now. We're coming to the end of the year. I'm hoping put out at least one, maybe two video essays by the time this has come out. We're back in the video essay grind. Actually, behind my chair right here, you can't see it on my monitor, but it's the script for the Black Panther Wakanda Forever video, which you have already seen. But I'm literally working on that tonight, the night I'm filming this. So you're going to get at least one. Hopefully you've seen two by the time this comes out. But the end of the year is coming. We're going to have some good content. And then next year, I'm totally revamping everything. I got the plans. I've been sitting down and writing down how I want to approach 2023, and it's going to be awesome. So subscribe to this channel if you've not already. The hauls are going to stay every month, but there's going to be some very exciting things coming next year. But let's just get into it. I got some books. I picked up some books. I've been on a book kick. I started last month a new kind of daily routine, and part of that is reading 10 to 20 minutes every day. So I've been picking up some books that I've been really interested in that I've wanted to read, and I've got 3 books this month. So we're going to start with those first. The first one is called Nerd, Adventures in Fandom from the Universe to the Multiverse. It is a collection of essays from Maya Phillips, who, let me read this correctly. She's a critic at large at the New York Times, and she does theater, poetry, it says, theater, poetry, and the latest blockbusters. So this is a group of essays from her, I believe. Let me just read the inside again. It's a series of essays about kind of the big franchises that we've known to love. And I have not read this yet, but I saw it at Barnes & Noble and I was like, this looks awesome. So I picked it up and I'm very excited to give it a read. Next one I picked up is The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. YouTube, I'm not going to say the bad word. A counterintuitive approach to living a good life. I've been making a lot of changes in my life, both just healthy for mental and physical health. And I've heard that this book is really great. So once I finish the book I'm reading now, this is the next book on my list to read, which I'm very excited to give a look. Last book I picked up is called The Boys, and this is a memoir written by Ron Howard and Clint Howard about them growing up in Hollywood and being child actors in Hollywood and their life and their family life and all of that. It looked very intriguing, and I am very much looking forward to reading this because I've heard some good things about it. It's Ron Howard. I really like Ron Howard and his brother, which I'm very excited to check out. Let's get into the movies. Let's do it. Okay, I don't remember where everything is from. Not everything here is also Black Friday. There are a few steelbooks that I picked up that are not Black Friday, but a majority of this is Criterion Black Friday sales. So let's hop into it. First one we got, The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Jessica Chastain won an Oscar for this. Really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really good. Was on sale at Best Buy, and I've been looking to own it, but I was waiting for the price to go down, and it finally went down to a very low price, and I picked it up. Finally picked up Speed on 4K. This is one that has been discounted countless times, and it was always a movie that I'm like, I want to get it, but there's something else I'd rather get. Well, it was on Black Friday sale. It went down enough for me to constitute wanting to buy it, and I finally picked it up. No slipcover, which sucks. Those were the only two without slipcovers. The rest have slipcovers. I'm on a really good track record right now. I'm hoping that when this Target shipment comes in, which I think has 6 or 7 Blu-ray movies, that we kind of clean sweep with slipcovers, but you can never know at this point in time. Next one's a Blu-ray, and the rest are 4Ks on the regular side of the movies. Then we have the Criterions. X. I'm not a big horror guy, but I've heard nothing but good things about this movie. I really like Jenna Ortega. I've heard Mia Goth is incredible. Haven't seen Pearl. Have not seen this. I will probably pick up Pearl eventually, and I'll give these a watch. It is a release from this year, so I will catch up on it before the year ends. It was on Black Friday sale, so I decided to pick it up. One of the things that's really good about Black Friday is that the Disney stuff is usually always on sale. And so I've been waiting for months and months and months to pick this one up. I picked up Turning Red. Did a review of this. Really enjoyed it. I think it's a really well done movie by Pixar. It was really cute. It was very fun. And I'm glad I finally own it. I've been waiting for it to go down in price. I got it with a slipcover, which is awesome. And newest film from Pixar, which I really, really enjoyed. I picked up the 35th anniversary edition of Dirty Dancing, which I have never seen, and that's why I picked it up. It was on deep sale for Black Friday. This was from Best Buy, and I was like, oh yeah, I've never seen it, and it's like really on sale, so I'll pick it up, and now I have it in the collection. Another one I've never seen that I've always wanted to see, that with Black Friday being the sale, I was like, yep, it's time to pick it up. The Green Mile. I've heard that this is an incredibly emotional film. I've heard that it's a really well done film. A lot of people put it in the conversation of one of the greatest movies of all time. I have never seen it. It was on sale, so I picked it up. Next one we got is a new release this year that came out. I still have yet to see. It's one that I'm going to see by the end of the year. It's like at the top of my list of movies that I do not want to miss before my ranking at the end of the year. And that is The Lost City. I've heard a lot of people say this is their biggest surprise of the year. It's one of the best movies of the year. I'll have to wait and see. I liked the trailers. It looked funny. I just never have gotten around to watching it. Excuse me. I've never gotten around to watching it. So this is definitely on the list of like, yo, you need to watch this movie by the end of the year. And now that I own it, I will. New release from this year that I actually enjoyed to a point. Got on 4K slipcover for Black Friday sale at Best Buy. That is Ambulance. Reviewed this one as well. It's got a lot of good. It's got some bad. It's a very average movie, but it's got a lot of fun action. A bonkers Jake Gyllenhaal performance. I'm very, very happy to have this in the collection. Last regular 4K before we move on to the Steelbooks and then the Criterions. This is one that actually just came today. That is Elvis, another film that I really enjoyed. I believe, if I remember correctly, it's still in my top 20 of the year so far as of right now. Austin Butler is up like heavy front runner for Best Actor.
Will that hold? I don't know. We'll see. But he definitely will get a I'm almost certain he will be a lock to get a nomination. This is a beautiful slipcover too. You can see the rainbow effect on it. Tom Hanks is a cartoon character in this movie. I didn't love that. There are things I like about it. There are things I don't like about it. But it is overall a good movie that I really enjoyed. 2 steelbooks. 2 I'm very happy to have received. I wasn't gonna do it, but I love this movie so much that I had to double dip. I got the new Batman steelbook. I'm not giving away the other one either. Like, I'm not selling the other one. I'm keeping both. But this one looks so sick with Bruce and the Batmobile. It looks freaking awesome. And I was like, God, don't do it, Jack. Don't do it. You already have a copy. But this is probably still going to end up being my favorite movie of the year unless Babylon gets 100 out of 100, which very well could, but we'll see. But this will be 1 or 2. I don't see anything else topping this or Babylon. Maybe The Fabelmans, but I can't see a world where that tops this or Babylon. So this will probably be at least number 2 on the year. So I got 2 steelbooks. Last steelbook I got. Another one of my favorite movies of the year. I believe it's currently sitting at number 2. It's either that or Nope. No, this is definitely sitting at number 2. That's Top Gun Maverick. I love this movie. Incredible theater experience. Really great legacy sequel. Legacy sequel done right. Just a damn good movie. I'm very excited to actually give it a rewatch. I really am. All right. That's it for the normals. Let's get into the criterions. So this is probably the biggest Criterion haul I've done in a single trip. I got these all in one trip at Barnes & Noble. Usually I break it up over the month. There's 10 here. 4 of them are the new 4K format. I'm very excited about what I got. I got a lot of really good ones that I've been wanting. You know, I kind of lie. I'm probably going to end up getting the other big 3 that came out this month. The Power of the Dog, Malcolm X, and WALL-E. I will probably get before the month ends, but you guys will see that in the haul at the end of the month, so that's just a little spoiler. But it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and I can feel it in my bank account, but it's okay. It's okay. I have a job. It's okay. I save for this month in particular, so yeah, I put money in my savings for this month, so it's okay. I'm just making myself feel better. I don't need to prove anything to you guys. I'm making myself feel better. All right, first criterion. Spine 423. These are in spine order. Walker. It's a Western. That's all I know about it. I picked it up because the cover is sick, and yeah. Spine 611, being John Malkovich. This is always... Nathan Hale says that this is like the night to remember, where you always go, and you're like, I'm gonna buy this one this time, and you never do. I finally did. That was being John Malkovich. It was always like, I'm gonna buy this one this time, and I never did. I always bought others. I finally bought being John Malkovich. I'm very excited to watch this. I've heard it's very kooky and wild, so Spike Jonze. We'll see. I don't know. Spine 1109. A lot of these are newer releases because like Criterion's been killing it this year with like the releases that have been coming out. Oscar nominated. I don't remember if it won or not. Did it win? I don't remember, so I apologize. I do not remember if it won or not. But Oscar nominated documentary that came out in 2020, that is Time. I have not seen it. That's why I picked it up, because I want to. I've heard it's very moving and it's a very important documentary to watch. It's only 81 minutes. So I picked it up because I want to watch it. I'm very much looking forward to giving it a watch. Spine 1111, Make a Wish. A documentary I did watch from 2020 that I really, really loved. Dick Johnson is Dead. If you have not watched this, watch it. It's a really great look at grief, death, how we look at death. Very well made doc. Really good. If you have not watched, I highly recommend it. It's from Netflix. Best Picture nominee, Best International Feature winner from last year, Spine 1136, that is Drive My Car. I enjoyed this one. I watched every Best Picture nominee and ranked them last year, as you guys saw. This was a good one. It was not my favorite of last year in terms of performance, in terms of like Oscar stuff, but it was definitely good. This was one of my definites I wanted to pick up this month, and I got it. This one I don't know much about, other than the fact that Sean Baker is co-director, I believe. Yeah. Spine 1149, that is Takeout. I don't know anything about this movie. Cover looks really cool, and it's Sean Baker, so I trust it, and I'm gonna give it a watch. And 88 minutes, that's pretty doable. So I don't really know anything about this one, but yeah, we move right along. All right, that was it for the regular Blu-rays. Now we got 4Ks from Criterion. Spine 147. I've heard so many good things about this film, and I'm so excited to watch it. This is one of the first ones I'm gonna watch from this stack. In the Mood of Love. I've heard incredible things about this film. Wong Kar-wai, I've heard, is just one of the best directors of all time. Incredible director. I'm very excited to give this one a watch. I've heard nothing but good things, so I picked it up on 4K. I'm very excited. That's all I can say. I'm going to continue to say I'm very excited to give that one a watch. I've just heard nothing but great things about it. Spine 1133 from Bong Joon-ho. We have Okja, I believe is how you pronounce it. The cast is crazy. Tilda Swinton, Paul Dano, Stephen Yeun, Jake Gyllenhaal. And then Bong Joon-ho. Come on. Got the 4K. I'm looking forward to giving that one a watch. Spine 1134, Mr. Martin Scorsese himself and Robert De Niro. We have Raging Bull in 4K. I haven't seen this one, much like the last three that I have discussed. I have not seen this one, but it is iconic. We've seen the photos, you see the clips. I'm looking forward to giving it a watch. And to round out this section of the haul, I promise you we'll have a part 2 because I have another shipment coming in from Target, I believe tomorrow from the time of recording this. And I'll probably pick up a few more Criterions, the big ones that come out this month. Power of the Dog's already come out, but I'll probably pick the 3 up together. We'll see what's going on. The last one I picked up from this part of the haul is another 4K, Spine 1151. That is Sound of Metal, one of my favorite movies from 2019. Wow, already 2019. One of my favorites from that year. Riz Ahmed is incredible. Paul Raci is awesome. This is a great movie. The sound design in particular is stunning. If you have not seen Sound of Metal, watch it. It's a really good movie. And it's one that I was very excited when I saw it was getting a Criterion release. I was like, I gotta pick this up right away. So I picked it up in 4K, really love it, and I'm very much looking forward to giving it a rewatch. And Olivia Cook's in it. Miss Alison Hightower herself is in this movie. So, yes. That is it, guys. That's what I picked up in this section of the haul. We are gonna now go over to Future Jack for part number 2. All right, here we are. We are back. This is it, I promise. I already said we were going to have a part 2. This is part 2, and this is it. I'm cutting myself off because I am a danger to my bank account if I go any further. It is the 18th of November. I'm getting ready to go home for Thanksgiving. I'm getting ready to do all that. There's a lot of movies coming out, so I'm not going to have time, and I'm cutting myself off. So this is it. This is the end. Another sizable stack. We have things here from Target, Best Buy, and Walmart. I actually went out today, the day I'm recording this. I did my last run. I did Target, Best Buy, Walmart. I checked every single one, checked their deals, which they are out now. You guys can go to the stores. You don't have to wait till Black Friday. Well, this is coming out after, so you missed out already. But you could have gone out beforehand and got these deals. And then I did get one Criterion, but I got it at Best Buy. I didn't get it at Barnes & Noble, which I had to pay $10 extra, but I had a gift card, so I just used the gift card. It is what it is, but I got it. The other 2 Criterions that I was talking about, I'm not going to get this month. I'm just going to wait. I can't do it. I can't spend any more money. I just cannot do it. But let's get in. Let's finish. Let's get into the rest of this haul. pretty sizable, and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm happy with what we picked up this month. First one I picked up, so I went to Walmart finally and checked out their deals. And I was going to buy Morbius. I swear to God I was. I just for the memes, but I ended up not. I ended up getting 2 other things. First one I got, and then we'll show the other one a little bit later, is The Bad Guys, a film that I have yet to see, but I've heard a lot of really good things about. Like, it's a big surprise movie of the year. So I picked it up on Black Friday, and I am going to watch it before the end of the year. This is one of the ones I picked up that I will watch before the end of the year, and I will give you guys my thoughts. Another one that's in that same boat that I have not seen that came out this year that I'm going to watch this year, that this is from Target, the second part of the Target haul that I had. That is Father Stew. This is one I've actually wanted to see for a while. I was going to see it in theaters. I bought a ticket for it numerous times through A-List and then canceled the ticket because I decided to go see other things. But this is one I definitely want to see. And yeah, now I own it. And it will be one I see before the end of the year. One last year that surprised me for how good it actually was that I got from Target, that is Ghostbusters Afterlife. Really had a good time with this one. I believe I did a review of it. I don't remember, to be completely honest. But I really enjoyed this one. This was a big surprise of last year that actually it was good. I really enjoyed it. One that you see on sale every single year for Black Friday, and I've never seen it, and it was like $5, so I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. This is also from Target. That was Crazy Rich Asians. I have not seen this movie, and I probably should. I've heard it's fantastic. I'm going to check it out eventually, but now I have it in the collection, so now I don't have an excuse. The next one, this was my second Walmart pickup today. That is DC League of Super Pets. I enjoyed this movie. I did a review for this one on my second channel. You can go check that out if you have not already. And I liked it. It was actually a lot of fun. It was very cute, very, very adorable. It's not like great, but it's a good movie. And for the Black Friday cost, I picked it up. Another big surprise this year that came out this year that I really, really, really enjoyed was Dog with Channing Tatum. This one has a lot of heart, a lot of soul. This was a really, really good one that I really, really enjoyed, and I'm glad to have it in the collection now. But one that I knew would be on sale for Black Friday, so I held off until now. Another one that I had a pretty good idea would be on sale for Black Friday, so I held off. And the Dog, this one and the next one are all Target, and then the rest are Best Buy. But this one I knew would be on sale, so I waited and picked it up. That is Downton Abbey, A New Era. Really enjoyed this one. I thought it was a very charming movie. Had a good time with it, and had like some behind the scenes like movie about making movies type of thing, which I really liked. And yeah, I had to get in the collection. I had the first one in the collection. Had to get the second one. My mom loves these. I really enjoyed this one too. It was good. I had a good time with it. Last one from Target. This was another new release this year that I saw that I thought was okay. Knew it would probably be on sale for Black Friday, so I waited. That is Beast. It's good. It's serviceable. It's not doing anything so out in the open, but it does have its good moments, and Idris Elba's good in it, so I picked it up, and there we go. All right, the rest are from Best Buy, only 3. The next one, this one, I always think I have in my collection, but then I never do, and I knew it would be on sale for Black Friday. It's one of those movies that would definitely be on sale for Black Friday. That is Moonfall. Saw it at the beginning of the year. It was one of the first movies I reviewed this year. It's fine. Wouldn't say it's great, but the cool apocalyptic kind of CGI and stuff, I mean, it's cool. So, I picked it up for like $5, whatever, sue me. Next one I picked up is one I've never seen, but it's a classic, and this is perfect because on the day I'm recording this, we got our first images for Indiana Jones 5, which I'm very much looking forward to. But that is Patriot Games with Harrison Ford on 4K. I saw this when I went to Best Buy. I actually didn't see the standees. They had like one for Black Friday, like next to the Blu-ray section, and then usually they're like somewhere else in the store, but I just didn't check the look. But right as I was about to check out, they were right next to the checkout. So I looked at all of them, and I saw this, and I was like, $7.99 for 4K? Okay, let's ride. Last one I picked up for the month.
Best Director winner from last year, Best Picture nominee from last year, Criterion 4K. That is The Power of the Dog. It's a good movie. It is. I did a review for it. Talked about it in all my Oscar coverage. It's a good movie. It's got some really great performances, some nice direction. I really do dig the score as well. And that is the last thing I picked up this month. So like I said, Malcolm X and WALL-E, I'm going to hold off for the future. But I am very happy with what I picked up this month. What did you pick up this month? Let me know down below in the comments. If you are interested in shopping for a loved one, a movie lover like myself or like you, go to Movie Palette, sponsor of today's video. There's going to be a bit at the end where I unbox the Movie Palette they sent me. Go over to Movie Palette and use code JACK15. You can get 15% off your purchase, and it also helps me out. So if you are still looking for a gift for a loved one, a fellow movie lover for the holidays, go check out Movie Palette. They are really cool pieces of art that you can put up and look awesome. But yeah, go do that. Go use code JACK15. The link will be down in the description. And yeah, you're going to see a Blu-Ray after this. So that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, how's it going, everybody? End of video, Jack here. Thank you all so much for watching whatever video you just watched. I really appreciate it. Don't know what video it is because I filmed this ahead of time, but I appreciate it nonetheless. But today, before you go, we got a package to unbox, and I'm going to tell you about a new sponsor on the channel that you can get yourself some pretty cool swag as well. But basically what happened as I'm unboxing this, the people over at Movie Palette reached out and said, hey Jack, we want to send you a free palette of your choosing, and all you have to do is talk about it on your video. And yeah, and I replied, bet. So they sent me over my very own Movie Palette, one that I got to choose, and I got a special deal that I'll tell you at the end of this where you can get your own and you can get it for cheap. So I'm going to take it out of the box. Oh yeah. So basically, if you don't know what Movie Palette is, it is a canvas piece of art that encapsulates the color palette of any movie you want. You go to their website, moviepalette.com. They have a huge selection of palettes for you. Please excuse me while I rip this bad boy open so I can get it out and show it to you guys. This thing looks amazing. I knew it would because I know that Movie Palette has very high quality product and they always look great. So I'm gonna take the palette out, move it away. I'm gonna take the wrap off of it so we can get the full effect. And like I said, canvas pieces of art that encapsulate the color palette of your favorite movie. Can you guys guess? Go into the comments and guess what movie this is before I reveal it to you. If you know me, you probably know we're going, of course, with La La Land. We had to. And this is a beautiful piece of art from Movie Palette. And if you go to Movie Palette right now and you go get your own palette, you can use code JACK15. What happens when you use code JACK15? You get 15% off your order, which I think is pretty cool. And it also supports me and it supports the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to Movie Palette for sending me over my own palette and for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. None of this would happen if it wasn't for you guys supporting the channel. It means the absolute world. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next video.